What is up, guys? Y'all know your boy FireFly here, and welcome to Jacksmith. So yeah, as I said before, if you watched my Papa's Freezeria LP, this is what I was going to be doing next. And yeah, basically, even though it's like you're not like managing a food, business thing, it still basically follows the same concept. You just basically build. Well, in the Papa Louie games, you make food, but now you build weapons, medieval weapons like swords and bows and arrows and such. FireFly. Yeah. Meet Jacksmith, a very talented blacksmith, and his furry apprentice, Scout. Jacksmith enjoyed his job, but horseshoes and hinges weren't paying the bills. Across the lowlands lived the royal Plumpfeather family. King Plumpfeather and his wife, Hildred, have ruled over the land for many years. Beyond Alpine Ridge lived a lonely wizard named Edley. He was obsessed with the king's beautiful daughter, Liliana. Using his powerful phoenix staff and a barrage of elemental spells, Dudley kidnapped Liliana and amassed an army of vile creatures. The king set a reward for any brave soul who could save his daughter. Jacksmith, who desperately needed the money, packed up the forge and hit the road to save Princess Liliana. Jacksmith could craft a flawless weapon, but using one is not his specialty. He's gonna need some help. Alright, so yeah. So we're in the lowlands right now, and it's day number 1. Every day we open shop, our apprentice Scout will tell us the enemies that are up ahead, which is useful because then we know what specific weapons we need to craft. Before, in my, hold on, okay, so there's a pig soldier right here and they always ask for swords. Every species that comes up to you will ask for the same type of weapon. So, for example, since a pig came up to me, he always asks for a sword. So, yeah, and that's the only thing we can craft anyway, so here we go right now. And then we get to choose the material that we craft. And it's not like, in the Papa Louie games where they specifically want a certain way of your of their thing crafted. If they just ask for like a sword, and then like you build like any type of sword for them. But you have to build a sword though. So yeah, when the lever hits into the green, you can that means your materials has melted, and you can pour it all into the I guess stencil for the sword. Okay, so yeah, the swings you have right here is how many times you have left to swing your hammer and forge the weapon. And you're supposed to hit it on the sides, and as you can see right now that the sides of the sword are getting wider. That's how you sharpen the blade, I guess. But yeah, you want to make sure that the sides you have to hit every as much as the side as possible to get it as white as you can. Just like cover as large of an area as you can in the limited amount of swings you have. And then you get supplies like these in this case the blade handles and stuff, So so you put that on the bottom of the sword, and you have to be precise with it, because that that determines how good the quality of the sword is going to be. In the beginning, when or at the end of my what's it called, Papa's Freezeria LP, I thought this game was called frickin' Jackdaw, and I'm like looking back at it now, I was like, okay, I'm looking up like Jackdaw, where's Jackdaw? I was like, oh, it's called Jacksmith, and it's like, well, duh, jackdaws are freaking birds, and I don't know why did I think this game was called Jackdaw? I don't know, but hey, that was false advertising at the end of that LP, so you know what, whatever. So yeah, if I remember this correctly, we're gonna get 3 pigs today. That's how the first day of this is, but so that means we had to craft 3 swords. Okay. So we own infinity of I guess these are called like the basic supplies for the handle. And then as you progress, you'll get like better equipment for like the handle and such. So that'll make the sword better. And you're probably wondering, why are you gonna use these upgrades to? What's what's the point of putting these upgrades on the sword? Well, you will find out soon enough, because like, you know, and it's not even like they pay you more or anything. It's just like, you know, you'll see. Because like the soldiers don't pay you right here and then. How they pay you, you will find out soon enough. Oh yeah, and you can't pull the lever too fast either, otherwise the thing will overflow. And then, like, you see how perfect the sword's looking right now? If I poured the thing in really fast, it would have looked really crooked. All right. Sweet. Yay. And the lever that you saw in the bottom left, that's our time bonus, and the faster that you complete the day, the more money you get. So that's nice. So yeah, these are the 3 soldiers that we supplied the swords to, and they have to fight the 3 monsters that Scout showed us in the beginning. And depending on how well you crafted your swords, the better odds of success they have. And you can just hover over and you know, collect the things that they drop. And in the bottom left corner, you see the durability of each soldier's sword, respectively. And when their sword breaks, they just flee from combat. And yeah, since this is the first level, this should be really easy for them to just take down these monsters. And then if you do, yeah, as it says right there, if you defeat all the enemies, there's a chest at the end. Then it gives you a weapon design, like from right here. So yeah, that scroll gave us an epic weapon design, and that means from earlier you saw that we only had like the basic supplies to build weapons. Well, if we create like, it's basically a blueprint for building a certain weapon. Hey, simple bow. Okay, so the reason why those blueprints for the weapons are so important are because if you build it that certain way with certain upgrades that you have, then you can it'll give it like special stats that it would if you didn't have the weapon design. So that's cool. So there are 4 enemies up ahead now, and we can actually look in the designs for what we got. So we got the armor piercer, and we actually have every single what are they called? We have every single like equipment piece for the bow. The only problem is we don't have enough iron to cast it. So how much iron do we even have actually? So I'm gonna bookmark the part so every time I open up the book, it'll be here. And see, we have a chicken. We have a chicken right now coming up. Yeah. So the chickens will order bows and arrows every single time. So you know, that's cool. So if I had enough iron right now, I would have been able to make the iron thing, or the special bow and arrow. But I'm just gonna make this one out of copper. So you don't, yeah, also another thing, you don't just want to like use the best materials that you have, because like then you don't have like any materials for the next day also. So it's just something that you want to put into consideration. Yeah, and as you can see right here, you can multitask, and since there's a pig right here, we can craft something for him too. I'm going to make him a nice little sword. And and the better material that you use, the longer it takes for it to melt. So I'm actually going to go back to the bow and arrow for now. So yeah, so you want to make this as straight as possible without like, you know, overdoing it, because I could have gone with the right stick a lot further and it wouldn't have made it even, so, you know. And now we craft the arrows. So since I already have I want to actually save that piece for the special bow and arrow recipe. So yeah, it looks pretty legit. So yeah. Wait. Did I just waste the grip? Oh, I just wasted the grip for no reason. Okay. Yeah, can I restart the day? I'm gonna restart the day because I just wasted that freaking grip that I needed to specifically make for that that bow and arrow recipe. So, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so since we didn't just waste a friggin' good grip to make a special bow for no reason now, look, you got a crappier bow, but hey, look. The point is that the future buddies that you come across will have better bows, so I don't really have a choice right now but to give this guy copper. Swing, 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 swing. Oh, I missed a spot, damn. So, I'm actually going to give this guy a couple of good attachments for the bow since there's really no point, or for the sword. Because I don't have a good weapon design for a bow, not bow, freaking sword. Yeah, that looks legit. Looks legit, yo. Oh, crap. You know, let's scrap this because that was a really bad friggin'... You don't want to overheat the thing, that's just as simple as that. Because then you'll get a really bad sword. Alright. Sweet, sweet. I don't know. And yeah, we'll give you a special handle, why not? And I just put it on terribly anyway. Yay! And we got 27 extra coins for the time bonus. Let's see how they do. Go into battle, soldiers! Ah! Yay. Kill that piranha plant, boys. Mario, I hope that they don't get sued by Mario because the resemblance is so good. It's almost like I'm just playing a Super Mario game right now, you know? You know? I'm just joshing you guys. So we should be able to defeat all the enemies right now and get the chest. Although the weapon, what's the word I'm looking for? The durability for one of my swordsmen is getting actually pretty low. That's not good, not good. Oh, please defeat this guy. Oh my god, they might not defeat him. Oh my god, is he gonna fail? Please defeat him. I'm actually gonna be, wow. They failed, wow. I can't believe that they failed right there. I'm actually legit kind of disappointed that they failed. Nah, whatever, there's always a next day, right? We found some extra stuff, so that's cool. And we get the cannonball. This we can use in combat now when when the soldiers that we make weapons for go into combat. So Scout will fire them. Like, see, it's right over here. Scout will fire this at the enemies when they get into combat. The reason why Scout is giving us the types of enemies that we're getting right now, it's not important right now because we just have normal enemies, but... Oh, hey. Hello there, I've got some items in stock if you need to buy anything. So yeah, if we want to, what's it called? If we want to buy a certain weapon, or if we want to craft a certain weapon, then we can buy like certain upgrades from this guy over here. So, you know, that's cool. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the reason why the enemies types that Scout is giving us is, well, it's not significant right now, but In the future, there will be like fire enemies, water enemies, and etc. etc. And the type of weapons that you create, that'll be significant in dealing more damage to the certain enemies that we encounter. So, you know, just some food for thought. And we'll make you a bronze sword, because we're feeling generous. And let's, I want to make sure that this bow and arrow is really good. So you know what? It's going to be the best bow and arrow I've ever seen, ever. Ever. Alright. So how do I view the weapon parts? It's D, right? Yeah, it's D. Okay, so I need GD7, AP5, and FD5. Okay. I should be able to remember that. That looks pretty legit. And seeing how as these attachments are the only ones that we have. FD5, right? Yeah. It's bookmarked anyway. I don't even know why I needed to memorize it. Yay. So we get +5. I forget what this is actually for all soldiers. But hey, we got +5 of something for all soldiers, so you know what? That's awesome. I always freaking do this. But the good thing though is that all the stuff that we used for it is returned to our inventory, so it's not like a waste. So we need to make another bow and arrow. This one, I'll just make it out of copper because I want to preserve some of the bronze that I have. Alright, so let's just hammer it away. Hammer it away. And yeah. Alright, let's actually... God damn, what is wrong with me? God. Okay, no, scrap the damn thing. I need to be more careful, man. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? Yay. Okay, let's make you the best bow and arrow you ever had, even though the bow and arrow that I made like 3 minutes ago was the best bow and arrow ever made. But this time I'll make sure this is the best bow and arrow I've ever made just because I said so. And yeah. Yay. See, isn't that the best bow and arrow you've ever seen? Oh, I got 100% for everything. Man, you're way too generous. Yay. Closing up shop for the day, and we are off to fight the enemies. Preparing for battle, soldiers! And then how do I... Okay, I just need to press 1. And then Scout will fire the cannonballs. Yeah. Fire cannonball, Scout! Well, that was the best use of a cannonball ever. And by that, I mean that was the absolute worst use for a cannonball ever. Fire the cannonball, Scout! Yay. So we got a new enemy approaching an arachnid. Nothing I'm sure our boys can't handle. Take that. Collecting the monies, don't mind me, and don't mind me. Yay, we got no casualties. I mean, we wouldn't have had any casualties either. It's not like any of these guys die or anything, but, you know. They would have just ran away. And yeah, the battle has been completed, and we have successfully defeated all enemies. We are now in Cannoneer. Yeah. And we got all the things. All of the things. And new weapon, double axe. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to I'm going to wait until the next episode to show this because a pretty significant time has already passed, guys. So, yeah, let's just pause it right there. All right, so yeah, guys, in the next episode we will continue on with some more Jacksmith, not Jackdaw. I don't know why I called the game Jackdaw in the end of my Freezer LP, but whatever. So yeah, guys, in the next episode we will be exploring the battle axe, and I hope you guys will be there to enjoy it. And I know I will be enjoying it, so you know, that is pretty damn good, if I do say. Why am I rambling on? I don't know. Well, the point is that I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you come back for more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. It really means a lot to me. Other than that, there wraps up this video. This is FireFly signing off. Until next time, I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.